In last session, we have learned fourth lesson from the EVS second. In that lesson, we have learned about the story of the past. In that, we have seen the story of early humans. We have put information about the life of early humans. Alright. After that, we have also learned about the ancient civilization. Okay students, in today's class, we are going to start a new lesson from EVS second, that is lesson number 5, Discovering India. The first part. Okay, what we are going to learn? Discovering India. My dear students, write down the name of lesson in your EVS notebook. Alright? Good. Now my dear students, when we write a letter to a person, what we write on that? Yes, very good. We write the full name of the person. Then we also write name of area, name of city, and as well as name of the state. Alright? In your book, you have an example of it. So you can see here. Okay? You can see in your book that the man has written a letter. On that letter, she has written the address. What she has written in that address? Yes, that address is 56 kg Society. Okay, 56 kg Society. It is the name of her building where she lives. Then there she has also mentioned name of the area, that is Senapati Bapat Road. Okay, what is the name of area? Senapati Bapat Road. Where is that Senapati Bapat Road is located? Yes, it is located in the city Pune. Where is this city? Yes, Pune is one of the city in the state of Maharashtra. And Maharashtra is present in India. Okay, so India is made of such type of many villages, towns and cities. It also has different states. What I said, India is made of such type of villages, towns and cities. Okay students, so in today's class, we are going to learn more about these villages, towns and cities present in India. Are you ready? Good. So first of all, we will discuss about the villages in India. As we all know that India has largest number of villages in it. Okay? India has largest number of villages in it in the world. Alright students? Means half of the population or more than half of the population in India lives in the villages. Okay? We living in the village. Our village name is Sadauli. Alright? So here you can say that the villages are governed by the Gram Panchayat. Who governed the villages? Yes, villages are governed by the Gram Panchayat. Okay students, here you can see that Gram Panchayat govern the villages. Means Gram Panchayat provide and look after the villages. It provide all the facilities to villages and it also solve the problems of people which living in the village. Then we all know that villages are smaller in size. How are the villages? Villages are smaller in size as compared to towns and cities. How are the villages? Villages are smaller in size as compared to towns and cities. Okay? Villages are smaller in size. Then next point is in villages, if you can see, villages have the open space and very much greenery. Okay? It has more trees, people do farming in the villages, so it has more greenery. and also open space as compared to towns and cities. Villages have more open space as compared to towns and cities. What it has? It has more open space and greenery. As we all know that people who are living in the villages, they do farming. The main occupation of villagers is farming. What they do? They do farming. Okay. So, you can see greenery in the villages. Alright. Then, next point is that it has more trees. So, there is less pollution in villages. You can see villages as less polluted places. Okay? Villages have less pollution means the people in villages, they do not use their own cars for traveling. Means there are many things they use. They use buses for traveling. Many people have their own cycles. They use cycles. Bullock carts also they have in the villages. The next point is villages has no airports, malls and etc. Such many things such as airports, malls which we can see in the towns and cities, they are not present in the villages. Do we have malls and airports in our Sadavli? No. As Sadavli is a village, so we don't have these malls and airports in our Sadavli. Okay? Good. Then next point is towns. Ardevuru is a town. Okay, which is bigger than the village. These towns are bigger in size than the villages and smaller than the cities. Alright, and these towns, they are governed by the municipal councils. Okay, here in villages, who govern the villages? Gram Panchayat look after the villages. Then here in towns, who look after the towns? That is municipal councils. These municipal councils, they look after the towns. Okay? Then these towns are bigger than villages and smaller than cities. The next point is towns have more facilities such as hospitals, schools and different things. Okay? What I said? These towns, they provide more facilities than the villages such as hospital, schools. Some towns they also have colleges in it. Okay? And many other facilities such as malls, post offices, banks. They also have different facilities such as banks, then post office. Okay, students? Good. Then next point is these towns are also more polluted than the villages. We cannot see open space in the towns as they have many facilities and people go there. So these are also more polluted and we can see more crowd here in the towns also as compared to village. Alright? Good. Then next point is cities. As we all know that here we have taken example of Sadavli. Then town we have taken example of Devru. Now here cities, as we all know that Ratnagiri is a big city and Ratnagiri governed by the municipal corporations. Okay, the bigger cities that are governed by the municipal corporations. Who look after the cities? Yes, these municipal corporations, they look after the cities. Okay? Then these cities are bigger in size. Have you visited Ratnagiri? Yes, very good. So, the cities are bigger in size. We know that Pune, Mumbai, Aurangabad, then Ratnagiri, these are the cities. So, these are bigger in size as compared to our small villages, such as Sadoli, Kosum. These villages are small, but Devrut, Sangameshwar, these are the towns, and Ratnagiri is a city which is bigger than these villages and towns. Okay? Then next point is the cities are more crowded. We can see many people living in the city. So it has great population. Okay? More people living here, as it provides many facilities such as big hospitals, big schools, colleges, airports, malls, post offices, banks, and many more. Why are people living in these cities? As they get many facilities over here, like big hospitals, schools, colleges, airports, and many more. Okay? And it also more polluted. These cities have more pollution in it as compared to villages and towns. Okay, students? What we have learned? We have learned about villages, towns, and cities. Okay? Here, villages are governed by the Gram Panchayat. They are smaller in size and also has more open space and greenery. Then they are less polluted as they use bullock cart, cycle and public transport for traveling. So they are having less pollution. In villages there are no many factories are there. Okay? So they are less polluted. It also don't have airports and malls and many other facilities. But these towns, they are bigger than the villages and smaller than the cities. These towns are governed by the municipal councils. Okay? Then you can see here towns have more facilities than the villages, such as hospitals, schools, banks, post office, etc. Alright? Then they are more polluted than the villages. They are also having pollution. Okay? Then about cities. Cities are governed by the municipal corporations. Cities are bigger in size and they are also more crowded than the villages and towns, as more people love to live in the city. Why do they move to the cities? Yes, because cities provide them more facilities than the towns and villages. So here the facilities such as big hospitals, schools, colleges, airports, bank, post office and many more. Because of all these, means the people living, more people are living there, so they are more polluted. Okay students? Good. So these villages, towns and cities, they make a state. Okay? They all together form a state. Can you tell me the name of state where do we live? Yes, the name of a state is Maharashtra. And can you tell me the name of your country? Can you tell me the name of our country? Yes, it is India. As we are living in India, India is the name of our country. Alright students? So here the name of our country is India. India is made up of so many states. Okay, there are different states present in India, and these states are made up of different villages, then towns, and different cities. Okay, students. So, can anyone tell me how many states are there in India? Can anyone tell me? Yes, very good. There are 29 states are present in India. You can see the map of India in your textbook of EVS 2nd on the page number 38. Here you have the map of India, which shows different states as well as union territories of India. India is a country made up of different states and union territories. Okay, here you can see different states and its capital in this map. Alright students, you have to read this map. Okay? Good. So, in the world, our country is the 7th largest country. Okay? Our country is 7th largest country in the world. At what number we comes in the world? Yes. Our country is 7th largest country in the world. How many states do we have? Yes, we have 29 states. Okay? And the states are means such a big country. It is too much difficult to look after such a big country. So, it is divided into the states that are smaller part of the country. Alright? In our country, the bigger state. Which one is the bigger state? Bigger state is Rajasthan. Okay? You can see it in the map. Rajasthan is the bigger state. And the smaller state is? Which is the smaller state? Yes, the state which is near to us, that is Goa. Okay, Rajasthan is a bigger state in India and Goa is the smaller state in India. And also we have the Andaman and Nicobar Island as bigger union territory and Lakshadweep as smaller union territory. Okay, good. So here in today's class we have learned about the villages, towns, cities, and also we have seen how many states are there in India? There are 29 states. So you have to read this map and also you have to write, what you have to write? The name of states and its capital. Okay students? Good. Now, can you tell me students, which is the capital of India? Do you know the name of city which is capital of India? Yes, Delhi. The name is Delhi. Okay, name of the city is Delhi. Delhi is the capital city of India. Can you locate Delhi here? Can you locate Delhi in the map of India? Very good. You have to circle it with the pencil. Alright students? Very good. So do you know students in which state do you live? Yes, name of our state is Maharashtra. And the capital city of Maharashtra is Mumbai. Very good. Here we write our name of our state, that is Maharashtra. Okay, and which is the capital city of Maharashtra? It is capital city? Just now you have seen it in the map. What is the name of that city? Yes, that is Delhi. Okay students, so here Delhi, we can say simply as New Delhi. Okay, New Delhi is the capital city of India. Understood? And what is the capital city of our state? What is the name of our state? Our state name is Maharashtra. And the capital city of Maharashtra is Mumbai. Okay? And Mumbai is the economical capital city of India. Okay? Good. So in this lesson, you have to learn all these things which we have learned today. Okay? Don't forget these important things. Okay students? Very good. And you have to write it down in your EVS notebook. And what assignment I have given you? Yes, you have to look after the map of India, the states and union territories, and you have to write names of union territories and states, and also its capital in your EVS notebook. Alright? Good. So we'll see next point in the next session. Till that time, thank you.